senior high school fans as the boys get ready to take on the host Russell Broncos here on December 6th, 2019. We just finished up the girls contest where they lost a close one 44-41 to the defending league champion Lady Broncos of Russell. For the two squads, last year Minneapolis was 13 wins, 8 losses overall. Finished third in the league with an 8-win, 4-loss season. Russell was 7 wins and 14 losses. They tied for fourth in the league with 3 wins and 9 losses. This is the 57th game in the series. As much as the Lady Broncos have dominated the Lady Lions in the last several years, the Minneapolis boys just the opposite, domineering the men of Russell. Overall in the series, 47 wins to 9 losses for 83.9%. Minneapolis has won 6 straight games and have won 25 of the last 26 games. The last Russell win came on February 23rd, 16, here in the Russell Gym, and they spanked us good that night, 64-39. Mr. Holloway, if I remember right, had an outstanding game that night, senior night for the Broncos. Here at Russell, Minneapolis leads 19 wins to 6 losses. So 6 of the 9 wins for Russell have come here on their home court. Probable starter Trenton Meckel is out for December, probably. Broke a thumb in football, just like he did last year, and had to sit out the December portion of the season, and that's going to happen again tonight. Looks like Nolan White, Caden Griffin, Jonah Osherman, Derek Friel, and Spencer Davidson will be the starting 5 for the Lions. Dale Leach here on the call for CityLinkTV.com Minneapolis channel. Mike Perry could not be with us tonight due to some family matters that had to be taken care of. So we're thinking the Lions hopefully should be able to make some noise in the league this year and maybe in regionals. Beloit, who won league last year, I believe, is number 2 ranked. They definitely went to state. They're number 2 ranked in Class 3A basketball. Our sub-state this year is Minneapolis, Beloit, and Russell from our league. Concordia, Oisington, Thomas More Prep of Hayes, Phillipsburg, and Norton. So we want to get a winning season. We don't want to have to go all the way out to Norton for a sub-state game if possible. I'm putting my order in that for right now. For a quarterfinal game in sub-state. The Lions will be starting 3 seniors, and 2 juniors tonight, as we're going to get ready for the introductions and the national anthem. 24-5. Jacob Sohm, 55. I'm trying to mark down their starters. Well, I can't do that based off who's got their warm-ups off. They all have their warm-ups off. Faking me out here, I'm sorry. We'll catch them as they're introduced. We hope you enjoy these presentations of these live video broadcasts here on CityLinkTV.com, Minneapolis channel, You'll hear about who our great sponsors are during the evening. If you enjoy these broadcasts, you see them on the streets or in the coffee shop in Minneapolis, give them a word of thanks. Coaches from Minneapolis: John, Darrow, Josh Lott, and Tim Niles.
Good evening and welcome to the first debate on the campus of Russell High School for the NCAA boys basketball game. Tonight's contest features the Lions of Minneapolis High School and Russell High School Broncos. This game is being conducted according to the rules and regulations of the Kansas State High School Activities Association. Cheerleaders, officials, and spectators are now expected to assist in the promotion and achieve good sportsmanship by dealers by taking personal this contest at a high level of fair and compulsive competition. Thank you for your cooperation and good luck to both teams.
I was trying to find the flag. Here it is, hanging from the center of the court. Very good job by the Bronco Pep Band here.
Now let's meet tonight's starting lineup. For the Minneapolis Lions, a 6'2" senior, Caden Griffin.
Caden Griffin starting from Minneapolis.
For the Russell Broncos, a 5'11" senior, number 2, Gavin Ewers.
Gavin Ewers, 5'11" senior.
For the Lions, a 6'2" senior, number 3,
Jonah Osherman, 6'2" senior.
For the Broncos, a 5'8" junior, number 4, Ryan Ulrich.
Ryan Ulrich, 5'8" junior, starting for the Broncos.
A 6'1" senior, number 10,
Derek Friel, 6'1" senior, starting for Minneapolis.
6'5" senior, number 5, Jacob Song.
Jacob Song, 6'5" senior.
For the Lions, a 6'2" junior, number 3, Nolan White.
Nolan White for the Lions.
For the Broncos, a 5'8" senior,
6'2" junior.
Rhett Pospisil.
Number 11, Rhett Popsicle, 5'8" senior for the Broncos. And Spencer Davidson, 6'2" junior for Minneapolis. And for the Broncos, number 24, Deontay Watson, 5'9" senior. I'll try to get some of these names right as I'm doing the call, but I'm doing a lot here, folks, all by my lonesome, so I know you feel sorry for me. We'll try to get it figured out. Get ready for the tip here.
Ladies and gentlemen, please bring your attention to the west baseline. We would like to congratulate
the Broncos are coached by Michael Coleman, Blaine Mayer, and Logan Mong. And again, Minneapolis, coached by John Darrow, Josh Lott, and Tim Niles. Jonah Osherman will jump center for Minneapolis. Against the 6'5" Sohm. Sohm controls the tip. Picked up by Popsicle. And it lines open in a man-to-man. Osherman with the rebound down to Davidson. And we revert a steal there. Three-pointer by Friel's, no good. Rebound to the Broncos. Deep right corner is Friel. Watson, shot was blocked by Griffin, out of bounds. That was Walston, not Watson. Walston will inbound the ball from the Broncos. Sohm with the three is no good. White with the rebound for the Lions. Jonah Osherman with the deuce on a lay-in. Fast break for Minneapolis. I think the assist was from Griffin. So Minneapolis, the 2-0 lead, 6:49 to go in the first. Popsicle with the ball for the Broncos. Walston to Ulrich. Sohm, the post, double teamed. Out to number 2, his three-pointer's off. Rebound out to Griffin. Down to Friel, turnaround jumper, falls out. And he's fouled on the shot. So Derek will go to the line for 2. The first one rolls in. Second one's on its way and is good also. Minneapolis Lions put on the press here after the free throws. Walston will inbound the ball for the Broncos. Popsicle. Over to Ulrich, who gets out of a trap. Over to Ewers. Popsicle at the top of the key. Drives down to the left. Out to Ewers. He looks at the three. Back down in low to Popsicle. Out front to Ewers. Three-pointers no good. Off the top of the backboard. Out of bounds Minneapolis. Daniel Watson in the game for the Lions. Down to Davidson. Oh, he was going to take it to the rack. Lost possession. He gets the loose ball. It's up and in. So he redeemed himself there. 6-0 Minneapolis. Walston drives. And they're going to call charging or blocking, one or the other. And they're going to call blocking on Davidson. Apparently they didn't feel he was established. Ulrich over here to Popsicle. Ewert. Walston takes a three. It's good. Score the first points of the night for the Broncos. Full-court press by the Broncos. Watson. Griffin picks up a knocked away ball. Over to Watson, down to Davidson, around jumper in the paint. Good. Watson applying the pressure. Ewert gets around it, puts up the deuce, no good. Lions with the rebound. Watson to Griffin, he drives, puts up a runner, it's good. 10-3 Lions. Solm with the lay-in. 6-5 post for the Broncos. And we throw it away. And the Broncos return the favor. Stoppage of play with 4:23 to go in the first quarter. Minneapolis up 10-5. Creel will inbound the ball. In for the Lions is... Well, we throw it away again. Dylan Fischel is in for Minneapolis. Number 15, Walston drives, kicks it out to the corner, now up to Popsicle. Three-pointer is out. Walston comes up with the rebound for the Broncos. And defense of Minneapolis thought it gets a steal, but Walston takes another three and another switch. Run out. Osherman is fouled by Walston. Jonah will go to the line for two. Ten to 8 to score. Jonah gets the first. Logston, 5'8" senior, in for the Broncos. Second free throw is good also by Jonah. Solm, the right wing, 6'5" post, he drives. No good. Rebound to Griffin. He had it knocked out of his hands, the last touch by the Broncos.
The ball in for the Broncos, number 3, Leighton Flax.
3:25 to go in the first. Lines up 12-8. Griffin, 15-footer is no good. Rebound by Watson. Put back is no good. Osherman with the rebound. Kiss off the glass by Griffin is good. 2 rebounds for the Lions. And a steal. And a foul on the Broncos. 14-8 is the score in favor of the Lions. Friel will inbound it from Minneapolis. Here on the near side. Gets it in the Nolan White. They put it back to Friel. Nolan Griffin out the top. Back to Friel. The Broncos sitting in the zone. Gets it down to White. Three-pointer from the side is off the top of the glass. Tie up on the rebound. Possession error goes to Minneapolis. Derek Free will inbound the ball from Minneapolis. Davidson comes in for Watson. Jonah Osherman for 2 off the inbound play. That's happened quite a bit last year. Three-point attempts, no good. Walston with charging on the rebound. Wow. Don't count the bucket. 16-8 the score. The Broncos take a timeout, and they're going to have a discussion with the referee on how that occurred. We'll take a break here, a word from our sponsors.
The Minneapolis Junior Senior High School Lionbackers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast of these Lions games. Join us as we support student activities and the teachers of MJSHS. Go Lions! We're with you all the way. The Minneapolis Junior Senior High School Lionbackers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast of these Lions games. Join us as we support student activities and the teachers of MJSHS. Go Lions! We're with you all the way.
See American Family Insurance agent Scott Osherman for all your insurance coverage under one roof. The Scott Osherman Agency, with locations in Minneapolis and Belleville, proudly supporting the Minneapolis High School Lions.
Well, I don't know how that foul was called, but it was a foul call against the Broncos. And the Lions lead 16-8. The Broncos have 4 fouls, Minneapolis 2. Creel inbounds it to Griffin, crosses the timeline. Back to Griffin inside to Davidson. He drives the lane, and it's good. Few new Broncos in. Tip out by Josherman, stealing the ball. Coast to coast for 2 for Jonah Osherman. And the steal. Sohm tries to drive on Freel. Freel fouls him. I missed a bucket there for, maybe they counted that, no, 28. I just didn't have the score updated. Dylan Fischel comes in for the Lions and Daniel Watson. Dylan's a 5'11 senior. Another steal, this time by Watson. Layup from the side is good. (22-8) Minneapolis. Now we have a turnover on the Broncos. (22-8) the score for Minneapolis. 1:27 remaining here in the first quarter. Griffin down to Davidson. Back to Griffin. Watson in the far right corner shoots a 3. Doesn't go in. Griffin with the putback, no good. Sohm with the rebound for the Broncos. They have a foul inside on the Lions. 14 fouls apiece. First foul on number 12, John Nelson, 5'11 junior. Free throw for Popsicle. Gets try number 2 here. Second one's on its way and no good. Rebound to Griffin. Nelson's shot is no good. 6'5". Woo-hoo! Watson Slips that over the 6'5" Sohm, who had the rebound taken away from him. And a foul on the Lions. Fifth team foul. Nelson with the foul. At the line is number 10 for the Broncos, Lane Logson, 5'8" senior. And he gets them both. Nelson over for three. It's no good. Rebounded by the Broncos, 22. They get it down to Sohm. He drives from the right side and gets it in over Griffin. And Minneapolis throws it away. Our third turnover of the quarter. 15.3 seconds left in the first quarter. Minneapolis up 24-13. .22 drives. Layup is blocked by Griffin. Is there a foul? Number 12 with the foul. That would be John Nelson. Reverse layup is no good by 22 there. That's Braden Gibson, 6' junior. After one quarter play, it's Minneapolis 24. The Broncos 13. Dale Leach here for CityLinkTV.com Minneapolis. We'll be back with second quarter action in a minute.
The Lions of Minneapolis High School are proudly supported by the Davidson Agency, with offices in Delta, Minneapolis, and Bennington. As a nationwide insurance agent and also an independent agent, they provide hometown service for the insurance needs of their customers for over 30 years. For home, small business, farm and crop, life and health coverage. Call them today at 705-523-4202. Messenger Clothing Company with locations in Minneapolis and Salina and design custom clothing for your team, business, group, or event. Screen printing and embroidery. Online design and ordering for your convenience. Contact us at 785-822-7752 or by email at sales@messengerclothingcompany.com for all your custom clothing printing needs today. Go Minneapolis Lions.
Okay, second quarter action set to begin. The Broncos start possession for the second quarter. About had a steal. Popsicle saves it. Lay-in is good for the Broncos. .25's three-pointers, no good. Minneapolis with the rebound. Nolan White drills it, though. And scoreboard's all messed up. They are drawing things to a halt here. By my count, it's 27-15. They've got Russell 10, Minneapolis 1 on the scoreboard. .25 is in for the Lions. That is Colby Rice. Cut down as a 6'10" sophomore. I don't think so. Maybe 5'10". You grew, Colby. There, they've got the score corrected. Well, they don't. They don't have our last bucket. There it is. Scoreboard straightened out. 27-15, 7:29 remaining in the second quarter. Broncos with the ball here on the near side. And Daniel Watson supplying some good defense there. The Broncos about lost it out of bounds. Shot is off for the Broncos. Rebounded by Friel. They get it down to White. And he's fouled by Popsicle. It's not, I'm not saying popsicle, people. It's Popsicle. Pophiscal. Nolan White back to Friel. Down low to Watson. Jumper is no good. Davidson with the rebound up and in. Broncos go for a fast break and throw it away. And Pospical is going to get a foul. Peyton Liker, 6'1" junior, is in for the Broncos, number 33. Down to Rice, right, deep right corner. Kicks it over to Eleven, who drills two. And that basketball was by Nolan White, who sits down. Solm to the free throw line for the Broncos. Misses the first one. Davidson with the rebound. Down to Osherman to Rice from the left side is good. And I'm way behind on the score. Broncos get two. 33-17, folks. Minneapolis throws it away. Just fourth turnover unofficially for Minneapolis. Walston back in the game for the Broncos. And the Broncos for two. We throw it away. Walston with the steal for the Broncos. He's going coast to coast. Turnaround jumper is blocked by Osherman from behind. Friel layup is no good. Rebounded by the Broncos. Home inside to Leaker. He's fouled on the shot. 33-19 the score in favor of the Lions. 5:24 to go in the half. Things kind of sloppy here in the last few minutes. Liker to the line for the Broncos. Peyton Liker, 6'1" junior. It's no good. Davidson with the rebound from Minneapolis. Watson brings it up the court. Griffin for three. It's out. No, that was Watson. About had the rebound, stepped out of bounds. They get into Walston. .22 drives. Traveled. Going to the basket. 4 remaining, 33-19, Minneapolis, 5 minutes to go. The second quarter. Daniel Watson brings the ball up the court to Friel. Back to Watson on the right wing. Friel at the top of the key. Down low to Griffin. He drives from the left side. Kicks it back to Rice. Friel over to Davidson. 10-footer from the right is no good. Friel with the rebound for the Lions. And I didn't see who got that in. Out of bounds off the Broncos. They're at least their 11th turnover of the half. Minneapolis with 4. Dylan Pischel in for Minneapolis. Watson, Davidson, Rice, and Osherman on the floor right now. Pischel in the right wing. Kicks it down to Rice. He takes a three. Good! A steal by Rice, almost. Rebound, Watson, Minneapolis. We throw it away. Russell will inbound the ball here on the near side. Pischel and Rice to apply the pressure here up front. Pischel with the steal. Layup is good. Solm with the drive. His shot's no good. Griffin with the rebound for Minneapolis. Davidson drives, kicks it out to Griffin. He travels. Took a little stutter step before he dribbled. 40-19, Minneapolis. 3:28 to go in the second quarter.
Second into the ball game for the Broncos, number 22, Jordan Gibson.
Friel and Watson come in for Rice and Davidson. Forward drives. Kicks it out to Walston. He takes a three from the left corner. It's good. That fella can shoot. Minneapolis shot no good. Walston with the rebound for the Broncos. He's going to go coast to coast. Layup's good. Walston with her second steal. And possibly Minneapolis fouled. Nineteenth foul. They haven't put who it's on up on the scoreboard yet. Walston to the line for 2. Or 1-1, excuse me, and it's out. Griffin with the rebound. Friel drives. Knocked out of bounds by the Broncos. Friel will inbound it. To Davidson right underneath, in for 2. All alone. Walston drives, layup is no good. Rebound to Friel. Down here to Watson. Layup no good. Rebound and put back by Davidson. He gets a steal. My goodness. Finally a whistle. And he traveled.
Foul number
42-24. Minneapolis with the lead here. 2:10 remaining in the half. Possession arrow to the Broncos. Dylan Pischel, Colby Rice, Spencer Davidson. Noah Osherman and Caden Griffin, and Davidson will be the line for a 1-1, I do believe. No good. Osherman with the rebound. Out to Davidson. Rice with the 3. His second of the game. 45-24 Minneapolis. And Osherman is going to go for the steal versus Walston, ends up fouling. 10th team foul. Walston will go to the line for 2. I don't see how many fouls that is on Jonah, but he's going to sit on the bench for the remaining 1:52 of the half. Walston's first is good. Second one on its way. Good also. Davidson drives. He's fouled by Strom on the way up. Shot's no good, but Spencer will go to the line for 2. Sohm, not Strom. Missed the first one. Second one is out. Walston with the rebound for the Broncos. Shot by 41 for the Broncos. He missed, but he'll go to the line for 2. That is Andrew Kraus, 6-foot junior. They quit putting up on the board who the foul was on. Rice comes in for Friel. That's supposed to be a 2-shot free throw. First one was out. Kraus back to the line for a second free throw attempt. And the second one's out. Griffin skies for the rebound for Minneapolis. And coast to coast, he lays it in. Walston with the ball out to 22. He drives, kicks it over to Four, whose three-pointer is no good. Griffin with the rebound. He throws it away. Trying to get a lay-in. Trying to get a fast break. A block by Griffin. Three-pointer by number 22 is no good. And Walston fouls Watson on the rebound attempt. It's got to be at least his second foul, if not his third. That'll put Daniel Watson at the line for 1-and-1. Brody Vance comes in for Minneapolis, and Walston sits down for the Broncos. Number 2, Gavin Ewers comes in. First one is good by Watson. 52 seconds remaining in the half. Second one's no good. Sohm with the rebound for the Broncos. Sohm drives. Layup is good. Griffin brings the ball across the timeline for the Broncos. Three-pointer by Pischel is no good. Out of bounds. Minneapolis on the rebound. 48-28 Minneapolis. 28 seconds remaining in the second quarter, excuse me. 48-28. Got that drift. Rice inbounds the ball, gets it to Watson. 10-footer is no good. Rebound to the Broncos. Two takes a three. It's out. Rice with the rebound for the Lions. Pischel takes a walk through the park. No call. Griffin in for 2. The last points of the half. Minneapolis leads 50-28 after one half of play. Right here, word from our sponsors. We'll be back with some halftime stats.
The Minneapolis Junior Senior High School Lionbackers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast of these Lions games. Join us as we support student activities and the teachers of MJSHS. Go Lions! We're with you all the way.
The Citizen State Bank and Trust, with locations in Minneapolis and Belfast, proudly support the Minneapolis High School Lions. Contact either Owen Kindle or Jared Schmidt for all your banking needs, be it home, personal, business, or trust services. We feature online banking, checking and savings accounts, loans, IRAs, and certificates of deposit to help fulfill your hometown banking need.
For over 100 years, Robertson Monuments has created everlasting memories for families to share the lives of their loved ones with future generations. Supporting the Lions all the way, Robertson Monuments. Tonight's game brought to you by C&R Plating in Minneapolis. Kevin Klein and the rest of the crew at C&R Plating, proud to support the youth of Minneapolis in all they do.
With locations in Minneapolis and Bennington, Central Valley Ag provides 24-hour pump services and built-in discounts by using your CVA fuel card. We also support ag operations by providing bulk delivery of lubricants, fuel, and propane. Contact Carl Serene at 785-392-3031 for your ag energy needs. Go MHS Lions! Pat and Lynette Donovan at Ag by Air have been supporting ag operations in the Minneapolis and Delphos area for over 20 years with prompt, up-to-date, and competitive aerial application service. Ag by Air is located at 974 Highway K106, south of Minneapolis, or can be reached at 785-392-3300 for questions on scouting your fields, chemical recommendations, or to book your work. Ag by Air, a proud sponsor of the Minneapolis High School Lions. At Hometown Hardware, we proudly support our Minneapolis Lions. Look at us for all your home, farm, or business project needs. As your True Value Hardware dealer, and Just Ask Rental dealer, we locally provide the brands and selections that you need for your project. And don't forget the ice cream. When it's go time, your local Pioneer team is with you from the word go every step of the way. With high-performing Pioneer brand products and local insights, they'll help you choose a lineup of products tailored to your fields and season just down the road. See Sheldon Doherty at River Hill Seed about those Pioneer brand products. And go Lions! The Bennington State Bank wants to be your hometown bank. With locations in Minneapolis, Bennington, and Salina, we're proud to provide hometown relationship banking. We provide both consumer and commercial banking service along with trust and wealth management. Contact us today for all your financial service needs. Go Lions! We're with you all the way. Hometown Outdoor Power, with locations in Minneapolis, Salina, and McPherson, has been serving Central Kansas for over 20 years and is the largest power equipment dealer in the area. We strive to be the one-stop shop for all your power equipment needs. We provide full sales, service, and parts supply for your home, ag, or commercial contractor power equipment needs. Ask about our winter service program and go Lions! These live video broadcasts are sponsored in part by Chuck's Collision. When the potentially inevitable occurs and your vehicle needs repair for body or glass, remember Chuck's Collision. They'll bring you satisfaction in your automotive restoration needs. Contact Chuck at 785-392-2774. Chuck's Collision is located at 1556 K106 Highway. These live video broadcasts are sponsored in part by Chuck's Collision. When the potentially inevitable occurs and your vehicle needs repair for body or glass, remember Chuck's Collision. They'll bring you satisfaction in your automotive restoration needs. Contact Chuck at 785-392-2774. Chuck's Collision is located at 1556 K106 Highway. The Citizen State Bank and Trust, with locations in Minneapolis and Delphos, proudly support the Minneapolis High School Lions. Contact either Owen Kendall or Jared Schmidt for all your banking needs, be it home, personal, business, or trust services. We feature online banking, checking and savings accounts, loans, IRAs, and certificates of deposit to help fulfill your hometown banking needs. Hometown Outdoor Power, with locations in Minneapolis, Salina, and McPherson, has been serving Central Kansas for over 20 years and is the largest power equipment dealer in the area. We strive to be the one-stop shop for all your power equipment needs. We provide full sales, service, and parts supply for your home, ag, or commercial contractor power equipment needs. Ask about our winter service program and go Lions! The Messenger Clothing Company, with locations in Minneapolis and Salina, can design custom clothing for your team, business, group, or event. Screen printing and embroidery, including online design and ordering for your convenience. Contact us at 785-237-7752 or by email at sales@messengerclothingcompany.com for all your custom clothing printing needs today. Go Minneapolis Lions. Matt and Lynette Donovan and Ag by Air have been supporting ag operations in Minneapolis and Deltas area for over 20 years with prompt, up-to-date, and competitive aerial application service. Ag by Air is located at 974 Highway K106, south of Minneapolis. Or can be reached at 785-392-3300 with questions on scouting your field, clinical recommendations, or to book your work. Ag by Air, proud sponsor of the Minneapolis High School Lions.
Welcome back to Minneapolis basketball here on CityLink TV Minneapolis as the Minneapolis Lions have the big lead at the half by a score of 50-28 here in Russell, Kansas. Run through some stats for both squads as we run through the stats for both squads here. First of the Russell Broncos, Jacob Somm with 6 points, Rhett Pospisil with 3, Lane Langston with 2, Brayden Gibson with 2, and 15 by Seontae Ralston, and he had a big game. They were 5 for 9. Ralston had 3 3-pointers, 5 for 9 from the free throw line. I did not keep track of turnovers or rebounds, Dale. I had too much on me.
How many fouls did he have?
He had 3 fouls.
So I figured they wouldn't put him up on the board anymore.
Yeah. For the Minneapolis Lions, scoring-wise, a bunch of guys in figures here, Dale. Pretty exciting. Derek Friel with 2 points, 5 by Daniel Watson, 5 by Nolan White, 2 by Dylan Peschel, 8 by Colby Rice off the bench, 2 big threes, 8 by Jonah Osherman, 10 by Spencer Davidson, and 10 by Caden Griffin. Man, great first half of basketball. Jonah, John Nelson, and Nolan White both have 2 fouls. Nobody else with more than 1.
So Griffin and who has 10?
Spencer. And then
Jonah
and Colby with 8.
Colby with 8.
Yeah. So 3 starters with quite a bit of points right there, but Colby Rice off the bench did a great job. So
unofficially, I had Minneapolis with 24 rebounds compared to 9 for the Broncos.
Yeah.
That could be off.
Yeah.
And then 10 turnovers for Minneapolis, 12 for the Broncos.
Okay. I'll turn it back over to you, Dale.
Thank you, Scott. Don't go to the men's restroom down here. It's out of order.
I know.
I was going to make a quick trip.
I'll be back.
The Lions outscored the Broncos 24-13 in the first quarter and 26-15 in the second quarter for the 50-28 lead. Third quarter action about ready to roll here. With your Lions right now with what appears to be a comfortable 50-28 lead. Minneapolis will inbound the ball to start the third quarter. Derek Friel will inbound it. Osherman, Griffin, White, and Davidson. The rest of the guys in the lineup, as was the first start of the game for the Lions. Here we go. To Osherman at the top of the key, down low to Davidson. Good. Some high-low action there. 22's drive is no good. Sohm fights for the rebound against Davidson. They say out of bounds on Davidson. 22 drives, kicks it out to number 4 at the top of the key. Popsicle drives from the right side, throws up the layup, and it's good from the side. Stoppage of play. Friel gets it into Davidson. Layup is good. The inbound plays are working good for Minneapolis. Down to number 2. Layup is good. Friel kicks it out to Davidson. His shot's no good. That was Griffin with the kick out. Rebound to the Broncos. Number 2 shot's no good. Griffin with the rebound is knocked out of bounds by the Broncos. 2 is Gavin Ewers. He was the starter in the game. Hadn't seen him for a while. White will inbound the ball to Griffin. Rice into Fischel. Back to Watson. He drives. Layup is no good. Rebound to the Broncos. Fischel about had a steal there. Charging. Great call there. Good defense by Watson. Rice with the ball, brings it across the timeline. Over to Watson, down the right side to Griffin now has it. He tries to drive and it's fouled. No, they're going to call a turnover on Griffin. And Rice gets the Broncos confused and they throw it away. Davidson comes in for Fischel. Out to Davidson, ball stolen away by Popsicle. Layup is good. Griffin fouled.
And right up the line.
1 free throw here for Popsicle. And it's out. Griffin with the rebound. Down to White. And it's stolen away. Sohm. And a turnover on the Broncos. Traveling. (54-34) Minneapolis. Here, 5:24 remaining in the third. Watson brings the ball across the timeline for the Lions. Osherman, and he's called for traveling. .22 drives, kicks it off to Sohm, out front to Popsicle. 15-footer is no good. White with the rebound for the Lions. Down to Davidson, it's too far in front of him. Turnover Minneapolis. fifth turnover on the Lions in this half. 3 for the Broncos. Creel comes in for Rice.
Checking into the ball game for the Broncos.
Walston comes in for the Broncos. 3 fouls. Is their leading scorer, if I'm not mistaken. And a reaching foul on Creel.
Foul committed by number 10, Creel. Second team foul.
Second team foul on the Lions. Back on the inline. Popsicle will inbound the ball for the Broncos. Gets it to Walston. He drives. For a big guy, he's got amazing agility, and he takes it coast to coast, lays it in. Davidson lines up a 3. It's short. Watson with the rebound for the Lions. He takes a 3. It's off. Davidson fights Walston for the rebound. They come up with it. He goes coast to coast again. Charging! He gets foul number 4.
Foul against number 24 is Deontay Carson.
Okay, Nolan White with the ball across the timeline. Our offense kind of broken down here in the last few minutes to get it into Davidson. Turn around. Fronted by Sohm. Back to Davidson. Works it in and good. 56-36 Minneapolis. Sohm tied up by Watson. Stolen by White. He's going to go coast to coast. Left. He's fouled.
Third team foul. Checking into the
Nolan White to the line for 2. Third team foul on the Broncos in the half. Makes number 1. Second one's on its way and bounds out. Liker gets the rebound for the Broncos. White about gets a steal. He is conked in the head. Going for the steal for his reward. Colby Rice is going to come in for White. They'll let him think about what happened to him there for a minute. Clear his head. Broncos will inbound the ball. The Lions pick it off. Fischel. We throw it back. And another pick off. Watson sets up for 2. For 3, it's good. And we have foul on the Lions, it looks like.
Foul committed by number 10, Creel.
Creel with the foul. Liker up front. Watson, no foul called. They throw it away about, but they rescue it before it goes over the timeline. 22 drives, layup is blocked out of bounds by Griffin. That's 22. It's Samuel Nuss, I believe, 6'2", junior. And we have a timeout by somebody. Minneapolis leading 60-36. 3:03 remaining in the third. We'll let you hear some of our sponsors of these live video broadcasts, our community sponsors.
The American Family Insurance Agent Scott. He's on with Sherry Bertrand. For crop insurance with Greg Harris. Farm Bureau Financial Services with Matt Pickwill.
Ladies and gentlemen, turn your attention to the left base.
Autotech, Dave Sweat, and Gary Keating.
Give it up to the
School of Green County, Rich Waltman, manager. The Gulfest Cooperative Association, Steve Firstline, manager.
All right, we're ready for the throw in here. Nuss for the Broncos out the Liker. Logden. Strom with a three-pointer. Rebound to Rice. Down low to Osherman. Back to Peschel. And the rebound to the Broncos and a foul on the Lions. Osherman with the foul. The 15th foul for the Lions. Broncos inbound the ball under the Minneapolis basket. Peschel with a reach-in foul. 6th team foul. So the Broncos will be in the 1-1 from here on out.
16 foul.
Nuss to rebound. Gets it to Strom. The 6'5" post, he about dribbles it out of bounds, but rescues it. Back to Nuss. They get it across the timeline in time, and it's tipped away. Liker comes up with it. He's fouled by Cosart. 17th foul. Liker was shooting, I do believe. So there'll be 2 free throws. So Dylan Kosar, 55, 6'4", sophomore in for the Lions. First free throw is missed. Second one on its way, and no good. Rebound by Griffin, and he's fouled. 15th foul on the Broncos. Excuse me, the 4th. Colby Rice back in. He'll inbound it. Fisher comes out. Watson in. Watson brings it across the timeline to Cosart. Davidson. Watson for 3. It's off. Cosart mistimed the rebound jump. Rebound to the Broncos. I apologize, I didn't get the camera on that. Have a foul on the Lions, I believe. Nuss. Excuse me, that's Braden Gibson. He gets the first one. Foul was on Davidson. 8th team foul on the Lions. Second one's on its way. It's short. Rebound to Griffin. And we had a foul on Gibson. 5th team foul on the Broncos. 2:02 to go in the third. Minneapolis up 60-37. In the Griffin. 15-footer is good. Popsicle with the ball for the Broncos. To Gibson, he drives. Left from the right's no good. Psalm with the rebound. And in for two for the Broncos. Gibson, Griffin for another shot that's no good, and Watson, I think, is going to be called for a foul.
Foul number 22, Beverly Watson.
Rebound to the Broncos.
At the line, shooting 1-1, number 11,
Popsicle to the line for a 1-and-1. It's off, no good. Davidson with rebound from Minneapolis. Rice, pass, knocked away, picked up by Griffin. He drives, layup, no good, he's fouled.
Foul committed by Jacob
Psalm, their post, 6'5" post with the foul. Griffin to the line for two. Gets the first one. Second one is good also. 64-37 Minneapolis, 1:38 to go. Apparently they snuck a basket in that I didn't see. It's 39. Psalm with a three, no good. Gibson with the rebound for the Broncos. In the Liker, turnaround jumper is good. Watson on the left wing, he drives. About loses the ball, picks it up. Cosart saves it. After Rice for three, it's short. Tussle for the ball, it's off Minneapolis. Clock stops with 54.5 seconds left in the third. Popsicle, top of the key for the Broncos. He drives, turnaround jumper is no good. Cosart with the rebound. Big board for Minneapolis. We about throw it away. We do throw it away. Watson comes out of that with the rebound. And we have a foul. Gibson with the rebound, or the foul. Seventh team foul, so Watson will go to the line for a 1-and-1. 24.8 seconds remaining here in the third. It's the first one. Second one's on its way. It's good also. (66-41). 15 seconds to go in the third. Popsicle being guarded by Watson. Gets it to Liker. Drives the basket. It's good. 4 seconds. Griffin pops up a three. Off the boot heel. No good. After 3 quarters of the play, it's Minneapolis 66. The Broncos 43. 16 scored by the Lions in that quarter. 15 scored by the Broncos. We'll be back after we hear some more about who our community sponsors are for these live video broadcasts.
No place like home gift shop with Carolee Austin. LaGrange Supply with Scott Mortimer. The Heat is Mexican Restaurant, Francisco Gallardo. Minneapolis Muffler and Pipe with John Blake. The Crooked Nail Studio with Alexis Kern. Scheidler with Terry Farrington. B&M Body Shop, John Wright. Sunflower Realty, Monty Nelson. Klein Oil Company of Delphus, Jim Klein.
Okay, fourth quarter set to get going here. Minneapolis leading 66-43. The Broncos have the possession arrow. We'll start with the ball. Popsicle gets it to Ulrich. Back to Popsicle, top of the key. Picks up by Liker. Ulrich for three. It's no good. Popsicle gets the rebound for the Broncos. Gibson drives. Shot is good. Down to Griffin. Three-pointer right. Whoa, White. He drills that. Rolls around. That was a deep one. Layup by Gibson. Caden Griffin with two. And I've got the wrong score for the Broncos here. Ulrich for two there. 47. Popsicle. Griffin layup from the right. He's fouled and counted. They finally agree with me. They do have 49. They were just late on the scores. And I have Minneapolis for 73. They have for 71. So I guess we'll go with theirs. Griffin was fouled, so he'll have a free throw. We are in a running clock. It's now at 6 minutes during this timeout. We'll take a break and hear more about who our community sponsors are.
ProFab Metal Fabrication with Bill Little. Bar Bureau Financial Services with Matt Pitbull.
Now they stop the clock.
Bertrand. Sunflower Realty, Monty Nelson.
So they had to figure out what time to have the clock.
Scott Mortimer. The Crooked Nail Studio with Alexis Kern. Harris Crop Insurance with Greg Harris. Klein Oil Company of Delphus, Jim Klein.
At the line of shooting, Caden Griffin.
ProFab Metal Fabrication with Bill Little.
Okay, Caden Griffin at the line for one. And makes it. (72-49) Minneapolis, 6:40 to go. Steal by Pischel. Couldn't control it. That was Friel, excuse me. Liker drives on Davidson. Jumper's no good. He gets his rebound. He's fouled. Osherman with the foul. Liker to the free throw line. First one's off. And second one goes in. 72-50, Minneapolis. Griffin, jumper from the side's no good. Osherman with the stick back, no good. Out of bounds off the Broncos. No, foul is called on Jonah.
Foul on number 3, Jonah.
He fouls out. Daniel Watson comes in. 10th team foul for Minneapolis. Strom to the line for 2 for the Broncos. He gets the first. And the second one also. Shot by, didn't see who, no good. Davidson with the rebound. He's fouled on the putback. So Spencer to the line for 2.
Foul committed by number 33, Peyton Liker.
Liker, 33, with the foul for the Broncos. And the first is no good by Spencer. Second one's on its way and good. 73-52 Minneapolis. 72-53. Yes, thought I said it wrong. Gibson drives down low to Liker. Could have been 3 seconds. Gibson for 3. It's out. Davidson with the rebound. He's fouled by Liker. Well, Spencer will go to the line for a 1-and-1. Nope, double bonus. First one short. The referees have having a consultation with the scorekeeper over there about something. I'm not sure what. One shot remaining. Spencer shots up and it collects that one. Davidson with the steal. Vince Liker down to White. Layup from the right. Oh, stop! Almost stuff. Minneapolis with the rebound. Down to Griffin. The reverse layup, no good. Liker for 2. 74-54 Minneapolis. Three-pointer by Griffin. Count it. I got kind of behind on scoreboard there. 79-54 Minneapolis. Popsicle. Crapped. Throws it out here to Ulrich. Popsicle 3 from the right deep. Good. Rice, reverse layup is good this time. Popsicle for 3. I didn't see what happened there. I apologize. Watson with a foul. Must have been charging. No free throws. 3:55 remaining in the fourth. 81-60 the score. Your Lions in the lead. Walston back in for the Broncos. He's got 4 fouls. We'll see how long he lasts. Gibson for the Broncos out to Popsicle. Down low to Strom. Knocked away by Pischel. Friel. Layup good, and he's fouled.
Foul on number 11, Brett Hospital. Shooting number 10,
Derek Friel for 1. Off. John Nelson with the rebound for the Lions. White for 3, no good. Rebound to Strom for the Broncos. Popsicle, top of the key. Over to Walson. He'll take the 3. He's not shy. No good. Strom with the rebound for the Broncos. He's fouled from behind by Watson, I do believe. So Strom will go to the line for a double bonus. Both teams in the double bonus now.
At the line, shooting 3. Taking foul.
First one's no good. Second one's out. Nolan White with the rebound for the Lions. 3-pointer, no good. Walston with the rebound for the Broncos. And he gets 2. White back at the top of the key. He drives. He's fouled before he puts the shot up.
Foul on number 5, Josh.
This is the first time I've seen Minneapolis score 80-plus points in a long time, folks.
Foul on Jacobs.
Strom with the foul. White to the line for 2. 2:45 remaining. Second free throw on its way and good. 85-62 Minneapolis. Gibson drives, kicks it out to Strom, back up to Walston. He drives in, 2-pointers, good. Watson for 3. Back rims. Rebound to the Broncos. Walston with run out. Good. Pischel pulls up, gets in trouble. Kicks it out to Brody Vance. Nelson to White. White for three. Off. Walston gets the rebound for the Broncos. He pulls it back. Strom down low to Popsicle. Back to Gibson. He walked. .133 to go in the contest. The line's up by 19, 85-66.
Checking into the game for the Broncos, Briar Oak.
White with the inbound here to Friel. Gets it White across the timeline. Picked up his dribble out to Griffin. He drives. Shot's good. .87-66 Minneapolis. Gibson drives for the Broncos. It's good.
Gibson for two.
Davidson drives. Layup. No good. He's fouled.
Foul committed by Jacob Song.
Strom, the post with the foul. Davidson to the line for two. First one's out. 53 seconds remaining. Fischel in for Watson. Davidson's second shot here coming and misses that one too. Rebound to the Broncos. 45 seconds remaining. Walston pops a three. No good. Fischel with the rebound for the Lions. Gets it to Friel. To Davidson. Layup. It's no good. He's fouled by Walston, who gets number 5. He exits the game. Spencer Davidson to the line for two with 28 and a half seconds remaining.
Checking into the game for the Broncos, number 11.
And Minneapolis getting several substitutions here. We can't send in 4. One of our guys is shooting. Vance. Chase Klaus. John Nelson. Dylan Cosart. Colby Rice will be coming in. Davidson misses number 1. And gets that one. 88-68 Minneapolis. 23 seconds remaining. Popsicle drives. Kicks it out to Gibson. 3-pointer. Good. Brody Vance. Down to Rice. He's tied up. Gets it to Vance. And that's the way it will end. Your Lions with a 88-71 score, and I'm going to have to go look up now when Minneapolis last scored that many points, folks. It's been a long time, several years to be exact. .71, the final. Here, your Lions victorious. We'll take a break here, word from our sponsors. Actually, we'll start off with our community sponsors. Let's see who they are. And we'll be back with the final stats.
No place like home quick shop with Carolee Austin. Wheeler Grain Company, Rich Waltman, manager. The Breathless Cooperative Association, Steve Persly, manager. D&M Body Shop, John Wright. Scheidler's with Terry Farrington. The Heat Mexican Restaurant, Francisco Gallardo. Autotech with Dave Sweat and Gary Keating. Minneapolis Muffler and Pipe with John Blake. These live video broadcasts are sponsored in part by Chuck's Collision. When the potentially inevitable occurs and your vehicle needs repair for body or glass, remember Chuck's Collision. They'll bring you satisfaction in your automotive restoration needs. Contact Chuck at 785-392-2774. Chuck's Collision is located at 1556 K106 Highway.
The Minneapolis Junior Senior High School Lionbackers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast of these Lions games. Join us as we support student activities and the teachers of MJSHS. Go Lions! We're with you all the way.
At Hometown Hardware, we proudly support our Minneapolis Lions. Think of us for all your home, farm, or business project needs. As your True Value hardware dealer and Just Ask rental dealer, we locally provide the brands and selections that you need for your project. And don't forget the ice cream. The Messenger Clothing Company, with locations in Minneapolis and Salina, can design custom clothing for your team, business, group, or event with screen printing and embroidery. We feature online design and ordering for your convenience. Contact us at 785-823-7752 or by email at sales@messengerclothingcompany.com for all your custom clothing printing needs today. Go Minneapolis Lions.
Tonight's game brought to you by C&R Plating in Minneapolis. Kevin Klein and the rest of the crew at C&R Plating, proud to support the youth of Minneapolis in all they do.
The Citizen State Bank and Trust, with locations in Minneapolis and Belfast, proudly support the Minneapolis High School Lions. Contact either Owen Kimball or Terry Smith for all your banking needs, be it home, personal, business, or trust services. We feature online banking, checking and savings accounts.
The scoreboard went back and forth several times.
Deposit.
Are you
helpful for your hometown banking needs?
Scott Osherman's with us. He's got some final stats for us.
Okay, run through the stats for the Russell. First of all, I'll just give you this. I had us at 90 points. Final being 90-71.
I changed my score a few times back and forth trying to keep up with the scoreboard, so I can't verify anything.
Yeah. I don't know who had our official books for us down there, but that's what I had on my end. Anyway,
I want to say, Scott, it's been a long time since Minneapolis has scored this
90 points. I know.
Years.
Yeah. I know. Pretty exciting. When I run through the scoring for us, it's pretty darn cool. Russell, scoring-wise, Peyton Leiker was 6. 10 points by Jacob Son, 15 by Rip Poshpischel, 12 by Braden Gibson, and 23 by Niciante Walston. And they were 9 for 20 from the free throw line in the ballgame. For the Minneapolis Lions, 2 points by Dylan Peschel, 4 points by Derek Friel, 8 by Jonah Osherman, 10 by Kobe Rice, 10 by Daniel Watson, 13 by Nolan White, 19 by Spencer Davidson, and 24 by Caden Griffin. We were 11-16 in the second half. From the free throw line, 16-24 for the game.
Wow. The last time I saw the last time we have records of these teams scoring this many points, December 14th, 2001, Minneapolis beat them 94-78.
Yeah.
So, that's been a long time since they scored that many points, and us also. Or we had 103 scored against them in 2006.
Well, they beat us in the championship game at the K-State camp.
Oh, really?
In double overtime.
This summer?
Yes.
Did we not have half our team there, or what?
We had everybody. We did not have Kobe Rice. and we did not have, but we had Trent Meckel. We did not have Dylan Peschel. But yeah, we had pretty much everyone else.
Walston must have been in prayer form.
Yeah. So he must have been. So he's a good ball player. He's a good ball player. Very good ball player. So.
Yeah. I had us for 40 rebounds, them 27. They had 24 turnovers to our 18. It was kind of hard for me to keep up with all of that. It was just
you really need another person. You really need. So you just really hard. So.
We outscored them 24-13 in the first, 26-15 in the third, 16 in the second, 16-15 in the third. And they outscore us 28-22.
24. Yeah.
24, 22?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it depends on, like I said, I had us for 90. When I added my points, I came up to 90. So.
Play of the game, sponsored by the Citizen State Bank and Trust. And it looked awful close to a stuff down there, but no one white.
It was close.
I don't know if it was.
It wasn't. But it was awful close.
I'm going to go with that to play of the game just for the sheer excitement. It was pretty darn close. And the player of the game, sponsored by the Scott Osherman Agency, 24 points to Caden Griffin. I don't know how many blocks the young man had, but he had to have probably 6 or 7 or 8, something like that. He was all over the place. Great defense. And so just a great game by Caden Griffin, the Scott Osherman Agency, the sponsor. Player of the game, and the play of the game, Nolan White, with the near stuff. Sponsored by the Citizen State Bank and Trust.
Yeah.
Well, folks, there's an exciting game tonight here, more exciting than I wanted to see out of Russell, but that's interesting to know. They beat us in overtime at.
I knew they were much improved, and we've got them in Sub-State. Have you seen our Sub-State? It's loaded.
Oh yeah,
it's loaded. So.
Yes, I wanted to call up Kasha and thank them for the favors they did us.
Yeah, they really did. So.
All right, folks. Well, thanks for watching here on the CityLinkTV.com Minneapolis channel and tape replayed Eagles Community Channel 20. Dale Leach and
Scott Osherman
to sign off. We'll be Tuesday at Bennington for first round of the Tri-County Classic. Good night, folks.
Good night, folks.